Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk some Lego. Today we've got the Invisible Hand. It is an 18 and up set, which is 557 pieces. We're going to start by looking at the box here. So, take a look here. It's a good box. I do like this one a lot. It's got the kind of dark pattern of like an Ultimate Collector series, which I like a lot. Going on the side, we've got a different language there. And on the back, we got just kind of the way it stands. It stands 30 centimeters or 11 and a half inches long versus 17 centimeters or 7 inches tall. And that's on a stand, and we'll look at that here in a second. Box was super nice, though. I like that. As a collector of boxes, I do like that one a lot. And then let's look at the instructions that comes with it. And it is kind of your normal instruction book, except for when we get into the very first pages here, we do have some extra information. Again, kind of like the Ultimate Collector series. This reminds me a lot of kind of how they did the C-3PO, where it had the same information, but then it was not called as such, right? So, to me, anytime they come with the stands and they've got the little bit of like the information about what it is, or anything like this screams Ultimate Collector series to me, even though it's not labeled as such. But anyways, guys, this will be a quick review. This again was an 18 and up set, and I don't think anything in here was too difficult, so I'm not sure it's really warranted of an 18 and up set. There were some small pieces, but I think your kid, and probably even a 10-year-old could knock this out no problem. So usually we talk about play features, but this is a model, right? So this is really just for display purposes, except it does have one play feature. So you can pop this off, right? That's not really it, but this, the Invisible Hand, what it is General Grievous's flagship battleship from the Clone Wars era. So the droids versus the clones. And this is the one when Anakin and Obi-Wan jumped on this ship to save Chancellor Palpatine at the time. They didn't know he was a bad guy, but how did they not know, really, right? Anyways, if you look in here, if we can get this to focus, there's two little dots inside of there. And the lighting's not perfect, although we have this beautiful sunshine coming in today. One of them is yellow and one of them is red, and that's supposed to be a 1-to-1 ratio indicator of Obi-Wan and Anakin ships, which is pretty cool. And then on the other side, I'm going to flip this whole thing around. You can kind of see it better. There's like some brown pieces all put together, which is supposed to be a 1-to-1 of the MTT droid transport. That kind of big tank thing that opens up and a bunch of droids fall out. So that's kind of cool. They added some little, kind of like extra details like that, which is really kind of cool. The set itself has a lot of cool detail. This kind of I don't know what you even call this, because they're definitely not scale size builds, but they're not like mini size builds either. They're kind of like a mid-size scale build. It just, they look cool. They look awesome on a shelf. I think, something like this is not so much a toy, although I'm going to show you one more play feature that it has real quick. Because in the movie, Anakin lands this ship on Coruscant, but he doesn't land the whole thing. He only lands half of it. So this build, when you put it together, you build this part, this whole back half, and then you build the front half, and then you build the stand. And so when you do this, you can actually separate the two. So if you wanted to recreate Anakin landing just the top half on that runway, you could do that. And when it snaps back together, I mean, it's sturdy. Like that's on there really good. It's not just coming off for no reason. So that's the only other play feature this one has, though. But the stand's really nice. The stand's really sturdy. And when you stick it on here, I mean, this thing's not going anywhere. If you stick it on a shelf, people definitely understand that you have something like a spaceship on there. And then it's got this little tag, of course, that says the Invisible Hand. So I think people will know it pretty quick. This is not one of the more identifiable ships. It's not a Star Destroyer or a Millennium Falcon or something like that. But as far as the whole story of Star Wars goes, it's very important. And I wasn't expecting to like this build as much as I did. This was a really fun build. Only 5 bags to get through. Probably only took, even with me filming stop motion, probably only took, I don't know, maybe 4 hours to do the whole thing. And it was really enjoyable along the way. Nothing crazy, like I said, about the building techniques or anything. So kids could totally come and do this. I don't think that'd be a problem at all. But that's about it for the Invisible Hand. Super fun build. I'd give this thing like a nice like 81 out of 100. As far as Lego investing goes, a lot of what people are looking for long-term set value are like minifigures and then special unique pieces. This doesn't really have any of those, but still that it's a compact, good 18-up set, kind of an ultimate collector series. I would expect this thing to continue to climb in value once it retires, which will be pretty soon. So this does open the door. My beautiful wife got me this for Christmas, and this does open the door for all the other mid-scale ships out there. So I might have to start looking into getting a few more of those, as this was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. So be on the lookout for that. And I think that's it, guys. So like and subscribe if you would. It helps the channel so much. And leave some comments if you have any questions about anything, or if you have any ideas for the future builds you kind of want to see or anything like that. But I am going to do a little bonus showing of my new Lego cabinet. So hang with me here. We're going to go right over here. I'm going to dismount, and we're going to step right over here. Check this out. We got a new cabinet set up. You can see my Grogu hoodie on there. And I can turn the lights on here. And you can tell that I've got some extra shelving now, which is awesome. If you build Lego, you know that's what it's all about. You can see all the clutter in the house too. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Thanks for stopping by. I'll still be getting a new short out every Monday through Friday, and then from then on, whenever we get done with the builds, I'll get these reviews out. So again, like and subscribe. We're gonna get at this year. We've got some awesome stuff to get through, and now I have a display case to fill up.